Gladys Wanga, the governor of Homa Bay, the Senate of Siaya, Oburu Ginga, the Suna East Member of Parliament, Junet Mohammed, are now regretting selling ODM to William Ruto. Things have turned upside down on their side, and whatever happened today in Siaya, where James Orengo attended the send-off of Mama Margaret Achieng Awuor, things that happened there, it tells you that this lady and these men are not okay right now. It's like the whole of Luo nation has turned against Linda Ground faction, and they are with James Orengo's Linda Mwananchi faction. Things are not okay, and that is the reason why Gladys Wanga is so bitter lately, and especially now that William Ruto has made a decision that he will be fielding UDA candidates across the Luo Nyanza, including Homa Bay. You know, sometimes I tell you that politics is all about interest, and Gladys Wanga equally has her own interests, especially in defending her seat as the governor of Homa Bay County. And she knows that she does not stand a chance, given that Oyugma Wanga is gonna run for the governor, or rather for the gubernatorial seat, now that he has been funded by UDA. In fact, he is gonna vie for the position using a UDA ticket. And now, you know, Gladys Wanga has no balls to face Magwanga. And if I've always told you that, in fact, it was by chance, it was by sheer luck that the late Raila Odinga saw some, wanted to reward Gladys Wanga, and that is why Gladys Wanga is now the governor of Homa Bay. Otherwise, Oyugma Wanga would have been the governor of Homa Bay County. So whatever happened today in Siaya, James Orengo took the day. In fact, the people were ululating, calling James Orengo as the ODM part leader. And that is a big blow to ODM's Linda Ground faction. Na kitu inanishangaza, watu wameshikilia tu. They don't want to kuachilia. They don't want to, you know, step aside and let Linda Mwananchi take over. Wameshikilia tu, they are there saying two term, yet the two term is doing bad to them than good. Here, James Orengo was speaking in Luo nation, or rather in Luo language. I want us to listen to what he said. Thereafter, I'll read what he posted in his social media accounts. Something that is making Gladys Wanga, you know, run mad. That's why unaona mtu anapiga nduru. There's a time I shared a video where Gladys Wanga alikuwa anapiga nduru tu, hata hatujui nini anapigia nduru. You know, someone can run mad just like that. Yeah, you are entrusted with the duty of bringing low votes to William Ruto. You've been paid maybe deposit of money, as people say, as Rigathi Gachagua has been revealing, and then you realize James Orengo is going away with the people. How will William Ruto trust this Linda Ground faction, yet the Linda Mwananchi is almost taking all the votes from the Luo nation? Yeah, I want you to be keen on how the people responded to James Orengo. The way they are calling him the party leader, the way they are eager to listen to James Orengo. Watch this. Now, after watching that video, you've seen the kind of reception this man received. Yeah, someone can say that it's in his county, Siaya County. But then I can challenge you and tell you that even Siaya County is the county where Oburu Oginga is leading and is the party lead of ODM who was ratified during the SDC. Yeah, that tells you something. And right now, you understand that there are fights in ODM. Even the Linda Mwananchi themselves, they are not confident that Oburu Oginga is able to lead the party. And I've been telling you that even Oburu Oginga is not that he really wanted to be the party lead of ODM. It is because William Ruto wanted to have someone he can manipulate. Also, the likes of Gladys, Wanga, and those two deputy party leaders, Simbarati and Abdul Swamad Sharif, they equally wanted someone they can manipulate and sell the party to William Ruto. That is why Oburu Oginga is now in that position. But you realize the people themselves in the Linda ground, they've realized the mess they did, the mess they made. And that's why you've seen they want to, some of them want to quit from the cabinet secretary positions to come and run for the, ODM party leadership. Yeah, you've been seeing, and you see Robert Alai speaking of changing Oburu Oginga and also having the deputy party leader, one deputy party leader from Luya community. It tells you William Ruto ameanza kufikiria kivingine. Ameona huyo Oburu Oginga haizi msaidia. And that is okay. I want to lead you through the statement made by James Orengo on his social media accounts. And I'll quote, "The overwhelming support we encounter in every corner of this nation fuels our resolve. As the Linda Mwananchi movement, we remain committed to building nationwide alliances, and as we approach the next general election, our community's interests must be championed by our own, not by outsiders. We demand that the ODM party's auctioneers return whatever proceeds they received from Ruto. The people are now wide awake, and I personally guarantee that ODM is under safe custody as the party leader. Today in Igem, Siaya County, I honored the life of Mama Margaret Achieng Awuor, and it was a privilege to stand in solidarity with my dear friend Mzee Vitalis Awuor Mbande. Nice to see you as we bid her farewell." So that is a very strong statement made today in the evening by James Orengo. It tells you that Gladys Wanga, Junet Mohammed, and these two useless deputy party leaders, they don't understand that being ODM leaders, being a party leader, it means so much for the community. And one thing you must agree with me, in as much as ODM is a national party, but it was anchored in the Luo nation. And that is why you always see even the leaders of ODM party, they are all from Luo land. Almost ni ile tu Raila alikuwa mjanja na ongeza analeta kutoka Kisii, Luya na zile strong bases zake, the bases of ODM to appease the regions. But it's anchored in purely Luo community. And that is why James Orengo is saying that our ODM party is good in my hands as the party leader, in Orengo's hands. And he's saying that their demands, their things, their interests as a community, as a Luo nation community, cannot be championed by William Ruto. And let me tell you, William Ruto understands that ODM is anchored in Luo nation. William Ruto has his own party, UDA. You don't tell me that he means so well for ODM. He doesn't. He only wants to own it so that akivuka hii bridge ya 2027, he'll dump ODM once ODM itakuwa imekufa anyway. Yeah? It's already dead unless the people wamue kwamba they are supporting Linda Mwananchi and James Orengo and those students of Raila Odinga who are, energetic, who talk with vigor, people who know what they are doing. I like the way Babu Wino used to do his things, especially during the rally they had in Kisumu. Yani kidogo tu akiona watu wamechoka, people walked long distances to reach Kawuor grounds where the Linda Mwananchi was holding their rally. Yani unaona kidogo kidogo tu watu wameanza kuchoka kidogo, wameanza kuenda different ways. Babu anachukua mic, anaanza kuzungumza, haya hapa tuko na Orengo, hapa tuko na Sifuna. Unaona watu wanashangilia Sifuna, 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 and then people come together, wanaanza tena safari. They copied they were good students of Raila Odinga. They copied everything and they got it right. Yeah, and that is why Gladys Wanga anasumbuka sana. Gladys Wanga sasa hivi, that lady is almost done. Watu wamwambie tu, let her swallow her pride, arudi tu support Sifuna and the likes of James Orengo. And then ule mzee Oburu bana amezeeka, let them kick him out of the party leadership. Waweke mtu mwenye ako energetic, someone who knows how things are happening. There's something that happened recently when James Orengo was being interviewed in Citizen TV. He spoke about how far they came with Raila Odinga. Yeah, in fact, there were many videos that emerged online with akina Edwin Sifuna, Babu Wino mstari wa mbele wamebeba sufuria, akina Jeremiah Kioni, and the way Orengo had explained how they came, how they formed ODM, how it happened all those days in the past, how he was arrested, detained without a trial. People were asking, honestly, where was Oburu Ginga? So mnaleta mtu kutoka mitini, mnampea leadership ya a very strong party, opposition party in Kenya, a party like ODM, something that Raila Odinga built for 20 years. Sometimes anyway, I don't know what you think. You have your opinions too, and as they say, opinions are like assholes. Everyone has his own. Kindly, if you're new here, continue subscribing, like and sharing our content, and equally hit the notification bell so that I can be receiving notifications each and every time we bring you a new content. Equally hit the notification bell and write your comment down there. Maybe it can form a basis whatever we're gonna talk about in the next video.